The girl out there? Yeah. It is?
In the other class, there's a girl that races.
What does it do with the flashy light?
Which one?
You didn't see it?
Third row inside.
Third row inside. Look at his light.
Yellow car.
Yellow car. Look at the light.
Gary Miller and Wesley James Troger Stevens. Wes takes a big lead off the bat on Gary. Oh!
That's why I said I was right back there. I thought it looked like a kamikaze.
And here we go right here. Russ Hockey crashes right into Chris Stevens. And Russ loses a chain, and Chris loses a lot of speed. Let's see it again. Here it is again. Russ Hockey flies into the turn and crashes into Chris Stevens. Russ loses a chain, and Chris lost a lot of speed afterwards. Wes Stevens, your winner, or your leader, excuse me. Gary Miller in second. Buddy Kopp third. Chris here dropping like a rock in the race after the collision. As Matt gets him. Matt shows a wheel to Buddy Cotton. Matt gets under Buddy Cotton, trying to look under Gary Miller. Matt, the points leader for the Oswego Gas Stockers and the Galletta Gas Stockers. Very unstoppable, undefeated in countless years of points driving. Matt gets under Gary. Matt gets under Gary and gets by him. Dick Dan gets under Chris Stevens. Matt pulling away after his father, Wes, in second place. Dick Dan gets by Chris. I'm talking in the third person because Chris is me. Oh, let's look at that one again. Here we go, Gary Miller and Buddy Cotton side by side. And oh boy, it looks like they get together here, racing for the same spot. Here it is again, brushing tires, Buddy Cotton and Gary Miller. Racing as close as you can be, and these are open wheel, unlike the other classes for the most part. And that's why we can't bump and grind like some of the other classes do. No caution, though. Whoa! Wes now putting a lap down on Nick Dan. And Matt sneaking up on the both of them. Wes Soldier Stevens lost a lot of ground trying to get Nick Dan. Matt's right there on him now. Matt slingshots underneath Wes and takes the lead.
Damn it, boys. Get back here. I'm supposed to win this one.
Holger looked like he was running away with it, much like 2 weeks earlier. Chris looked like he was running away with it. Man caught him on the last lap.
He just took off.
Now Buddy Cotton trying to put a lap down on Nick. Nick Dan, who won a few weeks ago, not up to par this week. Amazing what a few weeks off will do. And Gary, look out. Oh, Gary Miller. Oh, my goodness. Gary Miller here complaining that his carb is sputtering, and he says, enough, I've had enough. And, oh boy, dude, don't go into the pit gate that fast. Gary Miller crashing, taking out a bunch of tires here. Disgruntled Gary. Again. Gary here hits a loose patch. It looked like he was driving fine, and he just got disgruntled because he got passed. He claimed the car was sputtering, but I'm not sure about that. The caution come out because Gary took out the wall, the pit exit wall. That brings everyone together here, and it was bye-bye time for Matt, Wes, and Buddy taking off on Dick. Oh, and Nick spins out. Nick spun out, and caution. Nick Dan, the winner
That's
of...
the father and son. The one with the yellow car and this one right there, that's the father and son team too.
The winner of
Okay, the
one
yellow tires and the
Yeah,
one of our
yellow
last
yeah.
20 rounds.
Okay,
That's the father and that's the son.
So who's up front, though? The
This,
father?
the son, that's the father.
Okay.
That's the other son in the eighth
Okay.
car.
So we got 3 out of the 5.
Yeah.
3 out. Go, brother. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Matt Stevens gets the win here. And here we go, the second angle. It looks like we lost the last few laps on that last one. Second camera angle. Again, Gary Miller in the Galletta's number 9. Wes Ogre Stevens in the Galletta's number 4. It is Russ Hockey in the Hockey 00. Buddy Compton in the Galletta's number 7. Dick Dan in the Dan 86. Chris Stevens in the Galletta's number 8. Nick Dan in the Dan 68. And Matt Stevens in the Galletta's number 33. We have more carts available if there are people that want to race, especially in our classic. We have several carts open to fill. And oh, let's look at that again. Again, Russ Hockey tried to slingshot on Chris Stevens while he was trying to slingshot on Buddy Compton. And Russ, who was upset with me, Chris, but he's really not at fault for that one. But he can blame me, I don't mind. Wes Stevens taking off.
Hey, everybody, look at me win.
There it is again when Matt hunted down his father Wesley and gets a pass. Looked like Wes was going to get his first win, I believe, since 2006. He has not won at Oswego Kartway since the last race of the 2006 season, I believe, if I remember correctly. He also won the 2006 Galletta's Classic. Those were his last two wins, and Matt steals one from him here. And here's where Gary takes off again. Oh! Gary into the pit exit / entrance. Caution comes out because of Grumpy Gary. Gary later told us he would have let MC drive it if MC wanted to, which he did, but he didn't. And Matt Stevens gets the win. Wes Stevens, Buddy Cotton, Dick Dan, Chris Stevens, and Nick Dan. Gary Miller and Russ Hockey did not finish. Russ saying thanks, Chris, out there for apparently Chris taking Russ out. Apparently, allegedly. And Matt Stevens, I believe. How many wins is that for Matt? We should get an interview with the boy. He declines interview. He's very soft-spoken.